Hello, this is Rebecca Metz with Web Pages That Sell, and today we are going to show you how to create an image and jazz it up for your online marketing use. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to first find the image and then use an online tool called Canva to jazz it up. In this example, we are going to create a Happy Thanksgiving message that can be posted to our Facebook page. Please note that this is a great way to build awareness for your website. In this example, you can see that I've added my website in the lower right-hand corner. If people like my image and they share it, my website info gets shared along with it. Not a bad way to get a little website traffic. So in this tutorial, we will be using the following free tools. The first one is Pixabay to select our image, ColorCop to help select colors, and Canva to design our image. So a little bit more about the tools we are using and how to access them. Pixabay is a site that offers free images that you can download. They can also be used for commercial use. You will notice that they have some images with a watermark that says Shutterstock. These are the images that they sell, and this is how they make money on the site. Now, when you download any of the free images, you also have the opportunity to buy the photographer a cup of coffee. It might be nice too to let them know that you've used their photo. ColorCop is a tool that allows you to use an eyedropper to match a color number so that you can set your color easily. This is a free download from colorcop.net. In this tutorial, you will see this tool in action. This tool only works on PCs, but if you're using a Mac, there's a link for a similar tool. Canva.com is a website that offers free and paid options for creating anything from a Facebook timeline cover to a blog post image. Before you get started, you will need to set up a free account with Canva. In this example, all the options that we used were free of charge. So everything needed to make this was free. So after installing the color picker and getting a free account with Canva, our first step is to choose a photo that we are going to use. So on Pixabay, what I did was I wrote the word Thanksgiving and hit the search button, and it brought all of these great options. Now, of course, they have the paid ones up here, but I don't want to use those today. There's a lot of great ones. In this example, I chose the picture of the sunflower. So I click on the image and I can choose what size. I'm going to choose the large size and then click download, and this will download to my computer. Now, one thing I'm just checking right here is that it says free for commercial use. So just be sure that yours is okay to use for commercial use. So I saved my photo. I saved this new photo, the sunflower photo, to my computer, and so I have it ready for me to use. Now the next step is to log into your Canva account. In this example, I wanted to make a Facebook post. So I clicked on Facebook post, and the first image that came up was perfect for it. So I went and clicked on this image and it brought this. Now, obviously, this background image is not what I want to use, nor do I want to talk about the economy in Asia. That's okay. So I'm going to go over here and click upload. And I've already uploaded the sunflower picture, but to upload your image, you just click on this green button and find the photo that you want to use. Once it's uploaded, you can just drag it over and stop. There we go. Now you will see in the low upper right hand corner, it'll say saving. Probably you'll see that in a moment. So I'm going to click on this circle, and you're going to see that it kind of hovers over, it kind of creates this whole dotted line that allows me to move it over. And then I'm going to keep this, but I'm going to get rid of all these other ones that I don't need. Now you could use those, I'm just not going to. Use a little trash can there. I've got some lines. Sometimes it's a little hard to grab them, so I'm going to, there we go. Hit there. Sometimes I just have to kind of click around to get to it. There we go. That one's going to fight me a little bit here. I'll grab it later. And I can move this over as well. And I'm going to write my message. Wishing you a happy Thanksgiving. Now the size isn't exactly what I want. I'm going to go ahead and stretch it out a little bit. And I want this to be centered, so I'm going to use this element and click center. If I want, I can also change the font, but I kind of liked this one, so I'm going to keep it. Wishing you happy Thanksgiving. Okay, great. That's what I want. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add my URL to the lower right hand corner. So I'm going to click on text, and there's all these fun little texts. I'm going to go down to the bottom because I don't quite see which one I want. But I know I will soon. There we go. I'm going to have this one. You could do maybe dotted. Maybe I'll do this one for this example. So I'm going to go ahead and drag it over. And by the way, you may be saying, oh, but I don't like these colors. No problem. I'll show you how to change that out. So I'm just going to double click on it, and I can type my URL, and I don't need it that big, so I'm going to bring it down to 18. That's nice and small. I don't want it really large. I don't want it very obtrusive. Now the next thing is we want to make sure that the colors are right, and I want to match it to the photo. So I'm going to use my ColorCop, and I'm going to use this eyedropper. What I'm thinking is I want this circle to be kind of that same color as like the lighter part of the wood here. So I'm going to grab this little eyedropper, and I'm going to hover over this gray area. Now I've got my code here. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to click on the circle, and I'm going to grab this color element, hit the plus sign, and right in here I can just paste it, and there we go. All right. And now for the text, I think I want it into this nice orange color, so I'm going to grab this eyedropper and find nice there, maybe that color, kind of that burnt color. There we go. Grab the color element, and Bob's your uncle. All right, now this is a little pink, not digging that. I want it to be in the same color as maybe this one. So I'm gonna, this is for the dots, I think. So I'm gonna, there we go. Yep, the dots are good. And this is for the actual, oops, here, there we go. Okay, so I've got my URL, I've got my circle, I've got everything I need. I'm going to pause this so I can try to get rid of that little line there. All right, I was able to grab it, and I'll get rid of that too. All right, now in the upper right-hand corner, there's a little button that said Saving. I now can just download this to my computer. And it is done as an image. And it prepares your image, and it'll download it to your computer, and you can use it for your online marketing purposes. This is Rebecca Metz with Web Pages That Sell, and we just learned how to create our own image for online marketing.